All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. We are all caught up now. We've got Shifty up, and he is ready to go. So take it away, Shifty. He is ready to go. So take it away, Shifty.
Hey everybody, I'm Shifty, ShiftysClub on YouTube and Twitch, and I always do Pokemon games, and I only speedrun Blindfolded. All right, and I have a commentator. His name is Livy. Livy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. Hello, that's me. I'm Levi. It's an honor for me to commentate the run of my friend ShiftysClub. I come from Switzerland. English is not my native tongue, but that's okay. I will do my best. I will try my best to commentate his run. That don't. I hope you will understand all I'm going to say. I won't promise always will be perfect, but I will try my best because Shifty deserves a commentator. All right. And are you ready, Shifty? Do you have something to say to us before beginning, or that's okay for you?
I don't. As long as someone counts me down, I can go whenever.
All right. Do you want I do the countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go? That's okay for you?
That is perfectly fine.
Okay. Then everyone is ready. I'm going to do the countdown, and at 0, you can press the button. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let's go, my friend. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. All right. All right. What to say? As a reminder, ShiftysClub specializes in blindfolded Pokemon games since a couple of years now. If I remember correctly, 2021. His current time is 2 hours 15 minutes and 30 seconds, and I tried to explain the general difficulties of the run, and especially those mainly encountered when playing without looking at the screen. Firstly, regarding the settings, the text has been, of course, been selected as fast because you have to be as fast as possible, and the Pokemon animation has been visible. Yes. However, you haven't seen, but the button still has been set to shift and not switch, and but we'll come back later for about to explain the reason. And initially, of course, you rename your character with a single character to save time, as it's the case in all Pokemon games. This is a glitchless run, that is to say we're not going to enter any lines of codes, but however, that doesn't matter, there won't be any manipulations during this run. I'm thinking, for instance, about the Nidoran manip, about the Can manip, or also the Spiro manip. And generally speaking, Pokemon speedrunning isn't very complicated in itself, but there's a lot and a lot of information to remember. You need to know where your cursor is at all the times. You have to manage your inventory effectively, and when you're looking for depth times, execution becomes just very important as RNG. You have to learn to count the numbers of the steps. If it's 7 or if it's right, you can also bonk to know, oh yes, this is a wall. And if you're doing only one fatal mistake, it's over. For instance, you're just gonna use a rare candy to a wrong Pokemon, or you're gonna move your cursor and to switch between two wrong items. You really need to know what to do. And maybe one last thing I would like to add by way of introduction. This is a game where you have to be able to make adaptation but in this specific case you also need to get a certain feeling about what to do about your choice, because you can see the different HPs of your Pokemon, and clearly Shifty knows all of these informations. He knows, he is completely aware, and that's also the reason he will play carefully or more carefully than usual. That is to say, he's gonna save really more times. Because saving time, if you're gonna save, you're gonna lose time. But as we are now marathon run, charity run, for sure he's gonna save more than usual, more than necessary. And I think it's a quite okay beginning. Oh no, 2 encounters. The beginning of this game is very linear. Now you're gonna to get orc parcels. You don't have any repos. That is to say, you have to deal with encounters, but you need to get some XP, some experience to get the level 8 after the Widow guy. That's the reason why you have to deal with an encounter. That's the reason why he was facing his Rattata. And it looks very quite okay beginning, honestly. Yes. And you know, for each step you have to press to count. For instance, it's 10, 12 or 15, right? But you can also use for very high level players the big count of the music. For instance, when you listen to bam bam bam, na 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 na, it's also possible to use these audio cues as a metronome, which means it's a very interesting game to blindfold, and really more easier game than some other franchises. But it's still very hard when you going for top times. As I said, you have to deal with RNG. That's also the same for visual runs. But on the same time, the execution is very important, because it's very easy on the menuing just to lose 3, 4, 5 seconds, for instance. And I think it's a quite okay beginning. And of course, I had to mention he has chosen Squirtle as a starter, because he has the advantage over the rock type Pokemon. And maybe you know, but the first gym leader is specialized on rock type Pokemon. Yes. Alright. Until to now, it's very clean. And trust me, on this game, it's very difficult to get a really nice early game. Trust me, there's a lot of things just that can kill your run. When you go for top times, one more time, if you're just going for some save here and here, it's okay. But when you have to go for top times, you have to take a lot of risks. Yes. Now I'm going to buy some Pokeballs, and I think it's the time for me to explain you what Shifty gonna do right now. He's gonna do a manip, a very famous manip called the Nidoran manip. For this run, you have to know we need a very strong Pokemon. A Pokemon who is capable of evolving quickly into another Pokemon, and we need a Nidoran, but not whatever Nidoran. We need the perfect Nidoran, and to do this, we would like to catch the perfect Nidoran with the best possible stats. And to do this, you need to know the RNG always works the same.
4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2,
it's
3,
counting.
4. Oh, you're good.
GG. Yeah, GG, my friend Shifty, and it is a perfect Nidoran. For people who don't know, I'm going to explain you. Actually, when you reset the game, the RNG always works the same. And actually, yes, he had to try again. I'm going to explain you why. But he has to take a specific path, as you can see, and taking this path on this situation, and to reach this square on the same moment, you're always gonna get the same Nidoran with the best stats everywhere. and that's what we need, and that's the Nidoran manip. Every time you're gonna see ShiftysClub hard resends again, it's most of the time for a manip. And now he tries to get a ball first try. Yes, he got it, and it's very difficult to get it. It's a sort of extended of the manipulation. When you get the menu, you have to open the item menu and to close the item menu on the Pokeball cursor. And at this moment, you always get your Nidoran first try. I don't remember if it's frame perfect, if it's a couple of frames, honestly, I don't remember, but it's hard to do, and trust me, it's more harder on the yellow version. And we will get the opportunity to explain some of differences between these two versions, because the Nidoran manip, catching the Nidoran is harder on yellow, but the path you need to take is really easier.
Really?
And now we are on the Viridian Forest. Yes, I was watching my notes because it's not the same name into French. Into French we say the Jade Forest, and yes, maybe I will try to I will try to also to make some translation into my mother tongue from some places. It can be funny. And now you can see, and you can also hear that Shifty is counting the steps to take.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
And you
18,
have
19,
to know,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
Actually, there are some bushes that are not the same as the others, and actually it's because developers have forgot to put some encounters on these kind of bushes which are a bit weird. You can watch they are different. That's the reason why a ShiftysClub was taking the middle, but unfortunately he gets some very bad luck for some of the bushes which get some encounters. And now the Widow guy, the famous Widow guy. This Widow guy is able to poison your starter. What you don't want,
Double
and
string
that's the
shot,
reason
let's go.
why
Triple
you
string
also
shot.
get an antidote. And when you see when you ShiftysClub say, oh yes, triple screenshot, you see
5 string
only-
shots! 5! Holy crap!
That's insane. That's really insane, because actually depending the animation, you can easily know if it's screenshot or if it's poison attack.
Wow.
And if you get poison, the screen is a bit moving left and right. It takes a little time, and you know you get poisoned. You also know you get poisoned after, because the screen is a bit doing some little glitch, some little freezes with a very specific sound. But this fight was really great, very great. I hope to get the same kind of fight every time, honestly, because it's not the case. It's not the case most of the time. And now we are moving ahead. The first gym leader. Now it's very fast. Brooke. What about my notes? Yes, you have to toss. You have to throw away the antidote to be sure to use a potion, and he's gonna save. He's gonna save. Yes. No. You know. Oh yes, switching Pokemon indeed, and he's gonna save the first save. I think. I don't remember, but yes, as I said before, he's gonna save. We're not gonna say if it was for PB run, but for the marathon run, of course, he's gonna do it. For what to say about Brooke? Actually, Brooke has a little problem. That's his Onyx, because his Onyx has a specific attack called Bide, and the particularity of Bide is that this attack gonna unleash all the energy or all the damages you're gonna do to him. That's the reason why if you're feeling or if you're noticing according to the animation he's gonna go for Bite, you just don't have to hit him, or you have to be sure you get the range. And also of course Squirtle was level 8 thanks to the Rattata Shifty as faced as an encounter at the beginning. And of course, water type Pokemons are super effective against rock type, and thus he gets a super effective move with Bubble Beam. And now he's using Bide.
Oh no. Yeah.
Listen to him. He said, oh no, he knows. He's gonna go twice. The speed is falling. He releases energy, and unfortunately, it's over. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly the main problem of Bide. That's not his fault. Don't be surprised. It's something that happens to everyone. I think we can't really know. I don't remember how many turns it takes. Is it 2, 3, 4 turns? But that's unfortunate. But he really did very well. He did very well. And also, something I have to add is why is beginning with Squirtle. I mean, sorry, with Nidoran, thank you, and switching to Squirtle because he's gonna take a free hit, but that's completely volunteer. That's because he wants to share the experience between the two Pokemons. And at this moment, Nidoran gonna learn a new move earlier. That's completely normal. Don't be afraid.
This is a bad Squirtle. This is a bad Squirtle. Sorry.
Yeah, Shifty is gonna say it's a bad Squirtle, but it's not a big problem, honestly, because it's not this Pokemon that will be the main Pokemon for the next of the run. And now, yes, he's switching Pokemons because he wants to share the experience between Squirtle and Nidoran. And at this moment, Nidoran will learn a new move. If I remember correctly, it will be on attack. Now he's gonna use Bide, but I think it's okay. It's okay.
Perfect. We won. Oh, let's go.
Even it wasn't a crit, it wasn't at 2 turns. Now going to level 10. Nidoran learns on attack. He gets the first badge from the first gym leader. First boulder badge. Let's go. Very great beginning, except unfortunately the first fight because of the Bide on Onyx. And now something important. Shifty gonna not immediately, but it will be just in about 1 minute. He's gonna change the battle scene, which was on set to shift. He's doing it right now because he needed to get the battle scene on set at the beginning to share the experience, and also not getting it freely by the Onyx. But now he has to change that because if he keeps the battle still on set, every time he's gonna face a Pokemon, the game gonna tell him, oh, do you want to change Pokemon every time? And of course, it's time lost. And as you see, as you have noticed, he changed the battle scene. What's next on the third route, the route number 3 now. Oh yeah, something something important I have to say now. I think it's a great time to speak about this. It's about the red bar mechanic, the red bar system. Because in this game, when you close off dying, you get a deafening sound is playing, and this noise prevents certain animation and other sound from occurring on the same time, and thus saving you time. So therefore, don't be surprised if you often notice Shifty on the situation of red bar. The main problem is, and it's an evidence, since you have very little health, you can die at any moment. Especially, I'm thinking about the quick attacks of the PGs who get the priority. It's worth noting that the red bar mechanic is less pronounced and less stronger in the yellow version because it doesn't affect all the animations. That's the reason why you often see speedrunners on the red bar, because it's saving time, but on the same time it's also more risky. And otherwise, for this part of the run, there's not particularly difficult. You're going to face some Caterpies, you're going to face some Metapods, you're going to face some kakunas, and you just need to get some experience. I think he's gonna first use a potion, because and also he's gonna save. Yes, he's gonna save. I was afraid he's not gonna do it, but of course he has to save against a short guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Why he has to save? Because the short guy has a Pokemon can be very annoying. That is to say, this Rattata has a quick attack, which gets a priority, and if this quick attack gonna crit, it can be a 2-hit.
Please don't.
Using quick attack.
Please don't quick attack again. Please don't quick attack. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
That's very funny. Thank you for the confirmation. It's very scary. Yes, that's why he had to save before. Even it doesn't look like this short guy is scary, but trust me, it is. It is. And yes, obviously, poison sting doesn't gonna poison your Nidoran, because Nidoran is a poison type Pokemon. And I think he knows he's on the wrong TM. Now I'm just realizing something. There's something I'm just realizing, my friends. Because Shifty, you hear me. If I'm saying what you're doing, if you're doing something wrong, I'm just now realizing you can understand what you're doing wrong. That's very funny. That's very funny. But I swear I never give you any hints or whatever. Don't be worried. But yes, that's very funny because people don't. It's very spectacular because Shifty hears me on the same time he's playing Blindfolded. That's what he decided. I wouldn't be able to do that in my life. But now I'm realizing it's completely possible for me. If he's doing a mistake, he can hear me. But I'm never gonna tell him any hints. Don't be worried about that.
95% accuracy. My big white, hairy, smelly, you know. Anyway, but yeah, no. So everyone wondering, it's basically like Livy's just talking about it. Like everything I'm doing, I know exactly what I'm doing. So do not worry. Do not worry whatsoever.
Yes. And also, he must be especially careful to switch between a Leer and Horn attack because of the number of PP on this path. That's the reason why sometimes you use Leer and after you use Horn attack. If you're just gonna use all your Horn attacks, you're gonna face some Caterpies. The last Caterpies will be very tanky. That's also why Shifty has to know exactly should I go for Leer, should I go for Horn attack, where is my cursor. It's very important for him. It doesn't look, but trust me, it's more difficult it looks. I think that's okay. Let me see my notes. Is there something special to say here? And now he's gonna face I think this is the last trainer of the route number 3.
It is. And then after this is Spearomanip.
Indeed. I got the Spearomanip in my notes. Oh, nice range. Yes, he's moving from Horn attack to tackle because he knows he gets the range with tackle and he can save a Horn attack. And Metapod's gonna use Harden every time. It becomes very more and more difficult to for him to die, as you can see, noticing the HP bar. And here we go. Nice. Let's see about the Spiro Manip, my friends.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
What is the Spiro Manip? It's one of, I think it's one of the easiest manip in the entire Pokemon franchise. You just need to be on a very specific square. Now he is speaking to this guy to know exactly where he is. He's gonna save, he's gonna reset the game, and he's gonna just press right until to get the Spiro. You have to know something. It happens. It's very rare. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's 5% chance to be unlucky. If you save on a wrong moment of the game, on the wrong frame, but you can't know. Sometimes you're not going to face the Spiro. I was waiting if throw the Pokeball to be sure. Or sometimes you're just not gonna meet any encounters, but you can't do anything. It's about I think it's 5% chance the manip doesn't works, and it can be the same for the Nidoran manip, and it happens to me several times when actually you think you get the perfect, the best Nidoran possible, and actually at the end you notice something is wrong. It happens to me, for instance, on Yellow, when I was on the last fight. I didn't get the range against the Sandslash of the rival, and I was here. I showed the videos to some runners, and they told me because it's the wrong Nidoran. Oh my light, oh my god, my friends, now the Moon Cavern. The Moon Cavern, welcome to Hell, guys. Moon Cavern, what to say? Moon Cavern is, I think, one of the most hated part of the game for blindfolded speedrunners of Pokemon. It exists manipulation, just not to face some encounters, and especially these Zubots, but it's a very, very difficult manip, very long, and it's also a manip you have to press A button at some specific squares. It has been already done blindfolded by a French player called Grogir. Grogir did it, but using a metronome, and so far I know it hasn't been done without any metronome until now. But indeed, on average, having between 12 to 12 encounters in this cavern is very great, trust me. I know someone, a French player called Bill Bonsai, who gets world record a couple years ago, and it was completely ridiculous. He was blindfolded and he only get 5 or 6 encounters. It was something no one has never seen that before.
No.
But yes.
Literally never seen.
As you can see, Shifty got some items, some moves, the escape rope, the rare candy, and the most important is also gonna get a specific item called, I have to say this into English, the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Moonstone.
The Moonstone, thank you. Oh yes, the Moon Pearl is in the Link to the Past. That's very funny.
That's a Zelda game, right?
Absolutely.
I know, but you
That's
love them
because,
Zelda games. You love them Zelda games.
Yes, that's because I have speedrun. I have blindfolded so many times A Link to the Past. But we get in a lot of games you get some references to the moon. But indeed, it's the Moonstone and not the Moon Pearl. Now Shifty got some moves. I think it's Water Gun, I think it's Mega Punch. We're going to speak about this in a couple of minutes. And sorry my friends if you see a lot of encounters, trust me, if we can find a manip, not to just to meet all these Zubots in this cavern, trust me, we did it. Yes, and now it's the Moonstone. But until now it's not the best, but it's not the worst. No, until now it's on average. Trust me, when you just doing 2 or 3 steps and you get just a new encounter like this, trust me, it's very rewarding. Yes, for people who don't know, the visual runners go for paras and not for far-fetched. I'm thinking sometimes if we have to change something about this. But yes, this is the most RNG dependent section of the game for the blindfolded runners. Everyone just hates the moon caverns. But I remember Shifty tried to find a manip without a press button, and this could be found, I guess. It could be, but for the moment, I don't want to work and to find a solution. But for sure, if you get a very nice cavern, very great RNG, you can maybe go for a world record.
I hate the Zubat.
Yes, everyone hates and the Zubat and also the Rattata. But why ShiftysClub is telling us that he really dislikes this Zubat? Because the confusion. And that's the reason why you have to save before.
Oh my god, a poison sting.
He knows it because the animation.
Well, because I accidentally hit one, and I do that too many times. I do it all the time, and I don't mean to. I know it's still 2 hits, but I shouldn't be doing that.
But there's not only the confusion, there's also another attack.
Go ahead.
This one.
Do not supersonic. You supersonic me, I will kill you. Oh my god! Okay.
And he knows it. He knows it. Big thanks to the when
extra
it's,
click.
For instance, super effective. On when it's not super effective, you can hear the sound of the game and you can guess the attack of the opponent.
So it gives you an extra click. Oh, sorry. It gives you an extra click after you double attack, and it just goes, and they go tink, and then you're like, Urgh. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's nice. Everyone can guess depending the sounds, the animations, the time. That's okay. And now my friend Shifty is gonna learn 2 different moves. Water gun, which will be very helpful against some Geodudes, for instance. And also now the Moonstone. And now, my friends, here we go. The run has officially started. You get the ultimate Pokemon who's gonna just run above all the others, the famous Nidoking. That's why we get the perfect Nidoran, and now the Moonstone to get this Pokemon, and now Mega Punch. Something about Mega Punch, if I remember correctly, is 85% of accuracy, or 19, but I think it's 85. 80. Oh, I was thinking 85, thank you.
That's Fire Blast.
Yes, about Mega Punch, you have to know that on first generation, it's a very strong, very powerful move, but first, yes, you get the accuracy is quite low, I mean not the best, and also it's a normal move. I was thinking at the beginning it was a fighting move, but no, actually it's well a normal move, but after I think it has changed. But let us little information for you. But honestly, until to now, this cavern is very great, very okay, very on average.
I wish Pikachu would stay in one spot. Sorry. I hate when it does this noise and it does crap like that.
It's absolutely not important if you take the left or the right fossil, but as the right one is faster to get, you take the right one. And as we are not on the yellow version, unfortunately Shifty not gonna face the rocket team.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Exactly.
No, make it triple.
And now we out of the cavern. to the direction of into French it's Azuria, but I think you say Cerulean, yes, the Cerulean split. It's mentally one of the most difficult splits. There's a lot of things to say. Sometimes it can be very, very unfair. There are different ways to deal with this split, and I think it's the great time to explain you to about the glitch. It's called ETT for Instant Tech Trick, I think, but I'm going to call him the bike voucher. This one. What to say? First, he's gonna say as we say we agree before for saving. And what about the bike voucher? Look at this. You know the bicycle cost 1 million Poké dollars, and actually. Shifty, you say, oh, I don't have the bike voucher for, I don't get the $1 million. I'm just pressing B, and actually, what happened? Maybe it's you don't know for the moment, but ShiftysClub has set up a glitch, the bike voucher glitch, just pressing B because it was a lot of things to zero, and when you press B. You can notice that, oh my god, the text is very scrolling very fast, and that's you're not dreaming, that's the bike voucher glitch, because the game has put a flag, and actually when putting this flag and pressing B button, the game doesn't know how to react, and that's the reason why you get the text scrolling. Yes, and about this fight, indeed, there's something you absolutely don't want to see, and you notice that
oh my god,
is not happy about this, and that's also the reason why he has said before, because sand attack getting your accuracy very low, and that's something you don't want. You're going to tell me, oh, that's not very important. You if you get the low accuracy, you can just change Pokemon, for instance. You can use a potion. You are allowed to change Pokemon, not to use a potion, but there's something you have to know also, that if you're doing this, you're just gonna lose your glitch. The instant attack, the bike launcher glitch, the ETT, gonna disappear if you open the menu. If you go for a potion, I think also if you go to the Pokemon Center. And that's why it's very scary, because when you're here for a top time, you have set up this glitch, which saves, I don't think if it's 50 seconds or 1 minute or 1 minute and a half. And imagine you have to deal with the Nugget Bridge. With a very low heal, you're just gonna die. It's completely sure. That's the reason why this. Just not to make any mistake about the English name, because there's PG, there's PG Auto, yes, PG Auto. This PG Auto is very scary. That's the reason why Shifty gotta use a potion, and using a potion he has lost the bike launcher glitch, and that's why he came back to get the glitch again, which is a very nice decision. But it's not something you're gonna do if you want to go for a PB, because you want to keep the glitch and not coming back to the bike launcher. But now he's completely full health. It will be okay. He's gonna use Mega Punch. Oh my god, he doesn't get the range. It's very unfortunate. If I remember correctly, it's 90% of chance to get the range. He didn't
it's
get
something.
It's something like this. Thank you, Shifty. Too. If I'm doing a mistake, he will commentate my own commentary.
You're good, man. Don't worry, Livy. Livy's the best commentator ever.
Thank you. I tried to do my best. But indeed, now the Nugget Bridge will be very okay. There's no reason to die. But when you go for top times, the PG Auto can be very scary. You get send attack on the appears on the screen. It's quite over because even you winning the fight, you're just going to lose at one moment on the Nugget Bridge or just after. Yes, and also for the Nidoran female, except if you get a crit, it's always 2 turns. Otherwise, most of the time it's 1 turn. But indeed, there's a lot of things until now to remember between the Nidoran manip, the Spear manip, the bike launcher glitch, the red bar. I think everyone understands very well. Actually, for us, we speedrun this game. For us, it's obvious, it's evident. But maybe there are some people who just don't know about the visual speedrun of Pokemon, and maybe they are, yo, what's going on? I don't understand. It's not the same game I was playing as a kid.
Yeah,
But
it's...
now,
Go ahead.
Now, regarding the bike launcher glitch, it's not really subject to much debate anymore. It's completely allowed. But it was something we didn't know if it was considered as a glitch or not.
So most of the time you'll see him at like my second place run. Like I'll go back to like, I think I go back to like the Pokemon Center, but I was like, it's a little bit faster, just a double potion and then get right back to it.
Yeah, that's an interesting discussion we also got for after you receive the ticket from Bill. If you have to heal to the center just before Misty, or if you have to use 2 potions, I think both situations are quite okay. It really depends what you're feeling the most comfortable with.
Oh.
Even, I'm pretty sure there's maybe one or the other options which maybe can be a little bit faster, but when you're playing Blindfolded, I think it's quite okay. Even if you're not choosing the best solution, I think it's quite okay for this category.
Something funny about this, if you die at this fight and you go back and fight him again, you do actually get 2 nuggets. Like every time you die, you get another nugget.
That's very interesting. I'm playing this game casually and speedrunning it since now 3-4 years, and I didn't know about that. There's a lot of things I don't know, honestly. We get a lot of glitches in this game, and I don't run some. I already speedrun some glitch Pokemon categories, but not this one actually. Or I mean, yeah, the true any person, but there's a lot of things I don't know. I'm not specialized only because it's just the 1 minute and a half category. Now you get the Nidoran girl, the male Nidoran and the female Nidoran. Shifty is gonna use Mega Punch against Nidoran male.
Beat up
Without
my own
the crit,
boy.
He would have killed him, but now he's gonna horn attack because he knows that except if he gets a crit, it will be in any rate 2 turns, and as horn attack gets a better accuracy than Mega Punch, he's gonna go for horn attack. Now this one is a piece of cake. Except, yeah.
Nice big slice of chocolate too.
Still, the third Pokemon can be a bit scary because he's not gonna use a water gun but another move. But yes, that's also the reason why you have to learn water gun to Nidoking.
Yeah, and then when we get Thrash, we're pretty much done with water types for a while. So, or doing water type damage. For anyone wondering, almost every one of these, I'm counting steps like 1, 2, or what? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and then over like, and then the next one's gonna be 1 up, get 7 inside, 2-3 talk, 14 clicks, left 4 up. Like, trust me, it confuses you guys. Trust me, it will. Okay, Olivia, I'm sorry.
That's okay, that's fine. And now Shifty are gonna very soon loses the Backventure glitch because he's gonna learn a new move, very powerful, that is to say trash. And learning trash at this moment, you're just gonna lose the glitch. Here we go. But all has been calculated. Trash is very powerful, but there's still a possibility to get confused, and there's 2 or 3 specific cases you don't want this happens. And now it's Bill. Yeah, our friend Bill. People who don't know, into French is not called Bill, into French is called Leo. Yes. And for people who ask, yes, it exists a secret garden, the secret garden of Bill, but it's not very interesting. And now Bill is not a Pokemon anymore, and he will give you something interesting. The ticket, SS ticket for the boat of Vermilion City. Yay! And now, as you can see, Shifty gonna use our specific rare candy and the escape rope. If I'm not mistaken, escape rope and also the dig capacity don't work inside houses and buildings, and also inside the gyms on the yellow version.
Correct. Well, most of them. They did miss a few.
And now, my friends, I think you know, Shifty is gonna one more time.
Actually,
he's
no.
Gonna, hey.
Well, we'll just say for Misty.
Interesting.
We'll just say for Misty. We'll just say right in front of Misty.
That's interesting. I get a doubt also. I think there are different possibilities. But indeed, you can be sure 100% Shifty are gonna save just before Misty. We're gonna get the opportunity to speak about this fight, because it's a very very unfortunate run killer if you're going for top times, because you actually if you save just before Shifty before Misty, sorry, you are just gonna lose the glitch one more time. That's why when you're going for world record, you're just not gonna save, and you pray that fight against Misty will be okay. But trust me, that's not always the case, unfortunately.
Alright, 5-2-3-5-2. I have every one of these numbers memorized. Every one of them.
That's very impressive. Very impressive.
No walls. Or few walls. Oh man, I've screwed that up. It's fine, it's fine. My fault.
You're lucky that Supersonic failed.
Oh god, I hate when that happens. Well, I love when it fails, but I hate that move. That move will confuse 55% of people why I hate it. Only 55% of people know why I hate it.
And now, my friends, what's the main problem with Misty? That's her Stormy. I think it's one of the most unfair battles in this game because of this Pokemon. And why? Because Stormy has incredibly effective attacks against Nidoking, including Bubble Beam that can reduce Nidoking speeds, but also Starmie is already a fast Pokemon, and on this game you have to know something, that the critical hit rate in the game is based on the Pokemon speed. Therefore, Starmie has a very critical hit rate. but I have absolutely not any time. I haven't seen exactly what happened. I think it was a perfect fight.
X defend, I think. I'm not 100%
Yes,
sure.
yes,
Okay,
she uses. I think he gets one of the best possible RNG.
14-6-3.
Misty has used X defense, but that's not what happened most of the time. 50 was very, very lucky. I hope to get the same RNG every time against Misty, trust me. But yes, a lot of problems. Starmie is very fast. Her attacks are super effective. One over can reduce your speed, and this Pokemon has a very high crit rate.
Alright,
And now Shifty I'm gonna go to Vermilion City, and I think he has kept the bike, the ETT.
11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I almost had it.
And then you were next to the sign. I think you noticed it.
Yeah. Because it gave me one space. Like, I didn't immediately bonk. So, it was like, I was like, oh, so I hit the sign. I was like, ugh. Alright, 11, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, GG, no encounters. Very nice.
Let's go, let's go.
This split is quite okay, my friends. Just some birds, you just pray not to see quick attacks, and you're just gonna spam trash, that's all.
Those quick attacks lose like 5 seconds. I just realized I kept the link to the Cure stream in the background on my other, and I didn't turn it off. So I heard my echo.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
You already hear my own person.
Oh, that's fine. Alright. 9s, 10s, and 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 2 12s, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And now, my friends, is gonna enter the SSN boat thanks to the ticket he received from Bill, and is gonna face the rival. What about the rival? It's quite okay. Honestly, it's not as difficult as the rival bridge fight. Only if he miss Mega Punch against Raticket, but it's really okay. It's really okay, actually.
Please don't sand attack me.
And obviously, we also get the main problem with PG Auto that can sand attack.
Wait. What did it do? What happened? I missed my attack. Oh my god. And it quick attacks. That's stupid.
That's okay. That's okay. Fortunately for you, you haven't been hit by the same attack because it failed.
Oh, it failed. That's why. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. I was like, is the opponent able to 1 in 256 miss? I didn't know if they are or not.
I think it's possible to get a Gen 1 miss by the opponent. I'm completely sure it's possible. Now Shifty gonna receive a specific technique, the HM cut, very important. Thanks to this technique, he will be able to cut the little bushes and to reach the gym of Surge. Into French, we call him the Major Bob. And now, Shifty, you can say goodbye, boat.
Bye, Bo. Bye, Bo. I'll never see that boat again. Oh, wait, I'm blindfolded. I can't see it now.
I'm so sad for the boat, too. Auf Wiedersehen, my boat. Have a good night. See you soon. Au revoir. Into French. Here we go. But just before learning cut and also to trade the Farfetched, Shifty gonna just buy some little things and sell some useless things to get money. Now, I have just mentioned he's gonna trade his Pyro for Farfetched for a specific reason, because Farfetched is able to learn fly and cut on the same time, which is not the case for the Spiro.
Yeah, I get to rest right now. Yay, the game plays for me. Stretchy stretch. Oh.
Sometimes I ask myself if we don't have to go for the strats of the visual runners and to catch a Paras.
I love not catching Paras. It's so much easier to do menus with 3 Pokemon.
Indeed. And now, ShiftysClub are gonna learn 3 moves. Gonna learn Dig to a Squirtle. Gonna learn Bubble Beam to a Nidoking. And gonna learn Cut to our new friend Farfetch'd. And you will notice also that ShiftysClub gonna save and reset the game, and I think you already know why, because he's gonna try a manip, the famous one, can manip. I'll let him focus.
Appreciate it. Okay. 1315. No!
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. He got the first. He got the first. Oh no, unfortunately he didn't get the second one. Yes, I will explain to just when you're gonna succeed, I will explain after.
I've practiced that so much too. Wait, what?
I honestly, yes, I'm very surprised you don't get the manip. For me, it was okay. It was completely okay. I think it was the A button was maybe too early. If you want my mind.
Okay, we got it.
Here we go, my friends. And that's nice. Yes, this manip, thanks to this manip, you get the first and the second can, because, yes, maybe you know, but these cans are completely RNG, and fortunately, we get this kind of manip for the red version, because it's not the case for the yellow, or at least it's more difficult, or we don't get something consistent for the yellow version, which means it's more unfair. It's completely unfair on the yellow one. Otherwise, not a big deal for Surge. Only main problem is to get a Sonic Boom from Voltorb, who's gonna always hit 20 damages. I'm not gonna say to Shifty if it was a Sonic Boom or a tackle, but otherwise it's only a piece of cake. Raichu can't do anything against Nidoking because he doesn't care about electric attacks.
Nah, right, you can't hit me. No, I'm kidding.
He can't, but he is able to hit you on the yellow version.
Yeah, he's about to get his
Here we go,
revenge.
my friends. Third Beige, third Gym Leader, and Thunder Beige in the pocket. And yes, indeed, it's always difficult to deal with the cans, even on red or yellow. But honestly, I don't know why for me the second time it was completely okay. I was completely surprised you don't get the manip. And now I'm gonna talk to someone very talkative. We're gonna speak, gonna tell his life about Rapid Dash, fantastic, favorite, cut, lovely, smart, amazing. Oh, look at the time, and you're gonna get the ticket for the bike. Let's go.
Dude, I will listen to anybody's story for a free bike any day of the week. I mean, I can't really ride a bike unless it's like a motorcycle that supports 500 pounds, but you know.
On the yellow version, you had to go to the Diglett caverns to use Dig, but now you can do this inside houses on the red one. And now our friend Shifty gets the bicycle. Gonna learn Thunderbolt. He has just got from Surge. Going to the bicycle, using Cut, and now he's gonna moving into French. It's not the same name. Just need to remember the name of your city. It's Celadon City. Into French, it's Celadopol. But just before this, some trainers and also a dark cavern. Did you remember earlier I told you that Trash can get a probability to get a confusion, my friends? I think it's the case. It will be okay to notice that, except if our friend Shifty prefers to go for Mega Punch. Yeah, that's very great.
For a race,
That's
yeah.
nice.
For world record, oh, we're doing 4 for a world record run. We're going
That's
for the.
nice.
Sorry, go ahead.
Because if Shifty would have decided to go for Trash first turn, there was a probability to get a confusion and getting hit on the for the last Pokemon, last Bellsprout. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's one of the Pokemon you dislike the more. This bug catcher got at the end. I'm pretty sure you told me that before.
Oh, is Venonat?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that in yellow. I hate it in yellow. But
Yeah,
this
that's
Venonat,
right.
this Venonat technically can survive Thrash. It has a very small chance, but it can do it.
Indeed, it's 90% to succeed.
Something like that. You know it better than I do. I played the game.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And he got the range. Otherwise, he would have to take a psychic attack or confusion attack. Or I don't remember which psychic move it is. That's funny because we are inside a dark cavern, and without any blindfold, we don't see anything.
Would you look at that?
Normally-
We're playing a blindfolded game. Blindfolded. Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay.
I just wanted to throw a few jokes in there.
Normally, for people who ask us, how are you supposed to reach the other side of this cavern casually, you have to learn the flash attack to a Pokemon, and you get the opportunity to learn this attack because you get the first badge from Brook City.
Yeah, this game gets easier, like... It gets easier, like, the beginning part is super hard, but the further on in the game it goes, it gets easier, but there's very small chances of dying.
Indeed, and that's also the case for the visual runs. Now, my friends, we get a specific trainer, the Picnicker Marta. Actually, it's on the remake on Fire Red Leaf Green. I think she's called Picnicker Marta. As far as concerned, I call her Oddish Girl because she got an Oddish. And this Oddish, trust me, can be very annoying. Is a run killer. If you don't get the range, most of the time you get the range, except
No!
what I'm talking about, there's still a probability, for instance, to get paralyzed or to get sleeping. And
I'm asleep.
At this moment, it's very, very difficult to deal with. If you haven't saved before and you get paralyzed, it's GG. It's over. It's completely over.
Okay.
On my runs, I was still traveling with a paralyzed antidote. I know Shifty doesn't go for that, but this Picnicker Marta is very scary. But that's fine.
I'm just glad she put me to sleep. What in the world? I did not use 2 of those. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I use 2?
I won't tell you, but indeed, I think everybody has heard a double sound. Because yes, Shifty has to remember all. He also needs to remember he needs to get the ripples, and he also needs to know how many inputs I have to go on my bag to where are these ripples. It's very, very impressive.
I even spam B. When I spam B, it shouldn't do it twice. God, sometimes I just...
Things that can happen, my friends. That's
I
what
know.
I told you just before at the beginning. One little mistake or one little input on your controller, and you can get this kind of situation.
Like, it's not gonna, like, kill the run. It just means that I might get encounters. Oh, thank God.
And this is the last trainer of the cavern. I hope you're having all a good time, my friends. It's very appreciated to commentate this run, which is, until to now, quite a good run, actually.
Livy is doing a wonderful job. Everyone who loves Livy's commentary, put in chat that you love Livy's commentary, that Livy's commentary is much better than my gameplay. Because we know it is.
If you say it, it's maybe true. Alright, my friends, now we're out of the cavern, and we close, not now, but we're very close of half of the run, And now, I mean, after this fight, the run will turn into a new dimension. Um, I have to explain what's going on now, why I'm saying this, because something important. I mean, Shifty is gonna buy two things which are very important, and now the gameplay won't be the same. Should I say it now? Should I waiting 1 more minute?
Wait, for what? To tell them what I'm gonna buy?
Yes, exactly.
I
What
mean,
you're
I
gonna
can't
do
see the
just right
game.
now.
I know where everything's at. It's not gonna leak anything, I don't think.
Yes, I'm going to tell people what you're gonna do now. There are two very crucial things, specific things that Shifty gonna buy. He's gonna move to the big mall of Celadon City. It's a very huge supermarket. He's gonna buy a lot of things, some attacks. He's gonna buy something to drink. He's gonna buy some potions, some repairs, a lot of things. And he's gonna also sell his nuggets to get the money to buy all of this. All has been calculated, and there are indeed two things, specific things that are going to change the run completely and entirely. First, Shifty gonna buy something important, a TM called On Drill. What is On Drill? It's an awesome attack that just one shot. It one shot the Pokemon. Just you press A and the Pokemon just gonna die. But there's a little problem with On Drill. The accuracy is very low, and also it doesn't work if the Pokemon you face is faster than you. But it's a one-shot attack. And the second thing, and I think you gonna understand, Shifty gonna buy some items.
I missed the super potion, and I know it's 2 down. I don't want to buy a Great Ball.
He's gonna buy another item called X Accuracy, and in principle, this is an item that's supposed to increase the accuracy of your moves, of your attacks. For instance, it's 80% to hit, thanks to the accuracy, it's supposed to be 90-94. But there's because a programming error, this item just negates the very concept itself of the accuracy. In other words, you just can't miss your attacks. You use an accuracy as their next attack's gonna hit. What does it mean? You have understand now. If you use an X accuracy and after you're gonna combo with an or drill, that is to say you're just gonna one-shot all Pokemon faster than you. And that's what I was saying before, that the run gonna take a new world dimension. It won't be the same game anymore. You just X accuracy, now you're gonna buy some of them, and just gonna use on drill, and here we go, it's one shot. Yes, Shifties has also bought some drinks for later for the Guardians, some potions, and also some super repels because he will need them not to meet some to deal with encounters, and after that's quite okay. But there's a little detail about the Andril. Maybe I am able to say now. You have to know that Andril doesn't affect the ghost Pokemon, the ghost type Pokemons. I'm thinking about Ghastly, but also Gengar. And for this reason, Shifty has bought another technique, which is Rock Slide, which will be okay for the ghost of the Lavender Town.
1813.
It's a lot of information.
3113. 1. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 what happened there? No, 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 Okay.
Don't hesitate if you want to know something, you know.
Wait, where did... Hang on.
Not a problem, take your time. And if you really want to know, don't be afraid to ask me, because it can be a run killer, don't worry. If you need an information. It's very difficult to stream, to do this race, and to listen to the commentator. It can happen. Don't worry if you need an information.
Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try this one more time. Did I delete like half of my inventory? Bro.
Hey, do you want I tell you which items on which items you have? There's not a problem, you know. It's very what you're doing is very difficult.
Did I accidentally toss an item or use an item?
Honestly, that's maybe some. I don't know if the fact that you have used 2 repels before maybe has changed something on the inventory. It's maybe possible. It's a possibility. But if you want, Shifty, I can just tell you which items you get for each cursor. That's okay.
Okay, that or I can just do a save state, whatever people want.
Do you mean to save the game right now?
No, what I'm saying is I can literally load a save state that has the correct menu. If I'm missing a bunch of stuff, like if I accidentally...
That's interesting. Don't be afraid to do this. Don't be afraid, because on this game, as I told to people, if you get one little mistake at one moment, you don't get the same inventory, the same items, the same bag with the same menus, and it's not possible to carry on. Then
can I call on Andar and see if it's okay?
Don't be
I
afraid.
do apologize. I do apologize. Because something could have happened and I just don't know it.
You get my authorization because it already happened to me. And you know that's why when I get some. I told you if it's the correct save state. I can tell you if I see a number of save state. If I see the game changing, I can tell you. And you know what? There's absolutely not a shame. And hello, my friend Eindar. Yes, Shifty is gonna find a save state, blindfolded, to carry on the run.
I can't get to it.
That's okay.
Is it okay if I load the save state? Okay.
You're right.
And hello,
hello,
my friend Eindar. Yes, Shifty is gonna find a save state, blindfolded, to carry on the run.
I can't get to it.
Yep. That's fine.
Is it okay if I load the save state? Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, guys.
You can encourage Shifty in the chat, my friend. It's very hard. And it happened to me. You know what? One time I think the same mistake as you. Because you have used 2 repels, I think this changed absolutely all the inventory, and it happened to me exactly the same mistake.
You're probably,
I think that's why. I think that's the reason why. Because you get one less repel, then all is not the same order. That's the reason why. Maybe thanks to this information, it's still doable for you, or I don't know. But I think that's the explanation. And don't be afraid, because it's also happened to me several times, and that's also with my friend Serpin. When I was racing for Diamond Pearl, we agreed for some save states at some specific place, because it can happen, and if it happens, the run is quite over.
Alright. I do apologize to everybody.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. That's completely okay. You're human. We can make some mistakes,
7, 8,
and
9,
what
10,
you're doing
11.
is very difficult.
Oh my god. 3, 5. And the reason why we always get a level 7 Spearow is because Dux learns a move at level 7. I feel like I let everybody down. I just feel like I let everybody down.
That's okay. I don't hesitate if you need a save state or whatever. You're human. You're allowed to make some mistake. I already did the same mistake one time on a PB pace. And now, my friends, here we go to Lavender Town. Just before need to face the rival. If I remember correctly, it's quite free. It's completely free. You don't have to set up anything. You're just gonna use some specific moves, and that's okay. You just can't do anything.
And nothing that Livy has done or said has screwed me up. That is all me. Livy is not. So people are like, oh, it's because someone's talking. No, I promise you it is not. I promise everyone in here it is not. That is because I'm trying to fast finger this thing and try to go as fast as I can, and I might accidentally press 1 or 2 extra A's, and I don't know what happened, because...
I did the same mistake one time. And you know what? Now I remember, because I've done this mistake, that's the reason why when I was doing new runs, I was buying one more repeal, and then I was going I don't want these repeals anymore after, to be sure if I use an additional or an extra repeal, that's not a problem for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7.
And now, my friends, what about Lavender Town? Oh yes, against the Chandlers, these Chandlers, for instance, as I said before, on drill, but for the moment he hasn't learned on drill, but it's not super effective. It just doesn't affect Ghastly. That's especially for this Pokemon and the different evolutions of this Pokemon that Shifty has taught Rock Slide to his Nidoking. It's Rock Slide, it's 85-90% chance. I don't remember how many. Yes.
So the power is 75. The chance is 90 that it hits.
Sometimes I'm mistaken between Rock Slide and Mega Punch because it's very close. But it was super fight.
Alright, 5, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1. 3, 2. Down 10.
And the super repeal. All is calculated, my friends. When I was a kid, and I think it was the same for everybody, I wasn't feeling very great on this town because of the song, because of the Pokemon, the atmosphere.
I hate the song.
But that's also why we remember this kind of place, for sure.
Alright, this movement's called Dawn Fan. 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Dawn Fan's natural dex number is 232, so he remembers Dawn Fan. So if you guys kind of get to see how I remember stuff, like 141 is Kabutops, so I just go 141 to the rare candy. You'll see it here in a second.
That's nice.
Figured I'd give him an insight to it.
You know, for me, that's very strange because when I'm here, I get the picture of a dark door, and return some numbers are into right. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I tried to use. Oh my god! Oh. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I promise we're good. Oh
Okay, my friends.
god!
Shifty wanted to teach. He wanted to teach horn drill, but he has unfortunately chosen the wrong item, which was the escape rope.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1 stairs. Alright, hit this up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1 stairs. 1, so 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I sincerely hope I don't run out of my repel. Okay, that's where I did. Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine. I can't possibly battle him, so.
What's next, my friends? Shifty is gonna use a Pokédoll now. The Pokédoll he bought earlier at the mall. And this Pokédoll gonna scare away the ghost who's guarding the upper floor. And,
362.
And maybe... Yes, let's go. And for people who have played the game casually, this isn't supposed to happen. If you play the game normally, you probably remember that you have to use an item that you get at the Celadon City Casino. But by using the Pokédoll, you allow the Pokémon to escape, and contrary to what you might think, this isn't a glitch. This isn't a glitch because it has been proved that it was intentionally included by the developers to reward the people who were curious, and therefore there is no need to complete the entire casino section to Celadon.
Oh no! Oh my god, I know what I did. Okay, good. Okay, remind me not to battle this guy coming up. Don't battle him. Menu first. I know what I did wrong. Okay.
And indeed, I know what you're saying this. Because, my friends, Shifty hasn't learned on drill to Nidoking. He was supposed to teach on drill to Nidoking just before the ghost who was keeping the upper floor. Now he did it. That's nice.
So, what did I swap? I didn't swap properly then.
Honestly, I still thinking you didn't swap anything, but it was the extra ripple you have used. But I won't be able to. I can't be sure about this honestly.
I'll find out here in a
my
second.
Friends, you will be able to observe the use of the X accuracy plus on-wheel combo. And generally speaking, this is how most fights will occur from now on. Just gets a demonstration. He is able to set up against coughing.
Oh my god, that's what I didn't do. Okay, so that was the item. Hang on. Oh crap, that was... Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, there it is.
Let's go. Here we go. That's very impressive. You can encourage Shifty, my friends. And he used the X accuracy and bye-bye. Unreal. Let's go.
I need to slow
And
down
kill.
instead of keep trying to go fast. I'm trying to not waste time.
And here we go, my friends. Now it will be most of the time X accuracy to Unreal. Except in some situation because you don't get enough of PPs or because some other attacks are just super effective or because Unreal doesn't affect some specific Pokemon, but most of the time it will be X accuracy plus Unreal will be the main answer. Except for these little Pokemon, if you can just one hit with another move, obviously you're gonna use this move. But welcome to the new world, to the new universe. Thanks to this glitch, because Geta developers are just get a mistake. He just wanted to make more accuracy, but instead of that, he just completely erased the concept of accuracy himself.
Feel free to talk over this music that's about to come up. I hate this music so much.
And now my friend ShiftysClub gets the Pokefloat. This Pokefloat will allow him to wake up his favorite Pokemon, Snorlax, and get a new path to, how do we say that, to Fuchsia City. To Fuchsia City, indeed. Fuchsia. Into French, it's Pormoni City. Actually, never mind, my friends. I told you something wrong. Actually, it depends the route, but indeed, he's gonna first to the Rocket's hideout, and he's gonna also give the cup of, I think it was cup of tea, cup of water. I don't remember.
Bottled water.
Indeed. And now welcome to Saffron City. Into the hideout of the Team Rocket. But indeed, there are different routes. And that's the reason why I get a little mistake. But it was not really a mistake because I think we're not gonna do the same route. Honestly, we could get a conversation about which route is better than the other. But now I remember we're not going for the same. Did you know there was an elixir inside this tree? About this Arbok, it's very interesting to know there are also different possibilities. I had a conversation with PR4 Discord about this situation. You are able to get for X accuracy, X accuracy on drill, or you can go for trash. Actually, it depends. It depends, both are okay, but there's something you don't want to see. Arbok as an attack, I think it's Glare, and Glare just paralyzes your Pokemon, and that's what you don't want to see. Fortunately, and Shifty knows it, because his speed was faster, then he knew that he is not paralyzed, and that's really nice. But if you decide to go for trash, actually you are gonna save an X accuracy.
15-6.
Which can be also helpful for other Pokemons. For instance, for the Growlite. for the Growlite Shifty is gonna face right now. Not only the Growlite, but for against the trainer, the rival fight. What about this rival fight? First, a little save, of course.
I don't have to, but I will anyway. Because I might screw up. I've done it too many times.
It's not a big problem. Except something you have to know for the... I'm speaking about the visual runners, not the blindfolded runners. But it's doable, but very difficult to set up the red bar against the Gyarados. But you have to tank an Hydro Pump, and the range of this Hydro Pump is very weird. It's really don't know how many damages it's gonna do, and it's very difficult to set up the red bar. But it's doable, and that's what top players gonna do for the visual leaderboards. But for the blindfolded, it's just not rewarded to try to get the range, to try to get the red bar. That's why just playing safe and playing clever, actually it could be time lost, but actually as we don't know how to set up this range, we just go for normal struts. But visual runners, for top level players, try to set up the red bar against the Gyarados. But here is just accuracy on drill, except for the Growlite, because Shifty doesn't get enough HP for on drill. That's why he had to go for Bubble Beam, and because Bubble Beam isn't enough powerful to hit on one turn, he also had to use X Special. But that's very interesting to notice that not going for the most optimal strat is not time lost actually, or just too scary for not a lot of things, because people, visual runners, get the red bar now, but as far as we are concerned, we're going to get the red bar just some fights later, just after Koga's fight. Now it's just focus accuracy, X accuracy, Bubble Beam indeed, and the Marowak, it's not doable to get one hit with not the Marowak. Yes, no, it's the Marowak. No, I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is a Marowak.
This trainer as Marowak, yes, indeed. It's not doable to one hit, then that's why I'm gonna go for Andril. And here we go. And the fight against Giovanni is generally not an issue, unless his Nidorino use his multi-hit attack, which is fairy attack if I remember correctly, but otherwise it's not a big deal. Above all, we not...
Well, see, that's just time loss.
It's still time loss, but as this is also an advantage not to look for the red bar against Gyarados, is you're sure you're not gonna die against Giovanni. And here we go, it's just a one hit KO. Let's go, my friends.
Kanga!
You know something, my friends? Every time a new Pokemon appears, you have to press the button exactly on the right moment and not to spam the button to save some time. That is to say, it looks very easy to do, but trust me, if you want just to optimize all the menuings, it becomes very difficult. It's just not spamming A. Contrarily, we could think you have to get the perfect input every time, and when you're blindfolded it's a bit more difficult, but it's time safe, you have to go for that. And now it's not over. Shifty needs to go some floors, some lower floors. As it's the number 10, number 5 floor, I get a duck now. I also know it's depending the version of the game, it's not the same floor. I remember my friend Le Retroscope, my French friend, told me that when he was playing on the Let's Go Pikachu and Heavy version. By the way, he's gonna take one rare candy and also the very interesting TM Earthquake, very powerful. He used Dig because he's able to use digs inside the houses, and now he can go to Fuchsia City, wake up the Snorlax with the Poké Flute he got when on Lavender Town, and going to the park, Pokemon Park.
I'm not sure if something happened on my menu, so I'm gonna save first. Alright, let's go.
That's okay. You're right.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong.
Don't be off. If you want, I can tell you what you get on this cursor.
So if you want, 1, 2 should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. That's it. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's go. JJ, you use the Poké Flute, the right item.
Perfectly on point singing. Oh. No, I'm kidding.
And that's your favorite Pokemon, Snorlax.
Yeah.
Favorite one.
I got my boy sitting right there too. Gotta run for him.
Want to know. Those people want to find on the chat which is my favorite Pokemon. I won't tell you. But if you want to find my favorite Pokemon, you can ask me some questions. It can be very. It can be a little game between us. Don't be afraid. The rare candy, GG. It's very hard to find. Trust me.
Played 20 questions.
And now he's going. Now he's going to the park. But what is important, he's not going to the Pokemon Park to catch some Pokemons, but he's here for two things. He needs first the HM Surf, and also he needs the Gold Tooth, because he can trade the Gold Tooth against another HM, which is Strength. I hope I pronounce right, Strength.
Yeah. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a reason why Shifty decides to teach Earthquake to his Pokemon at this moment. It's just because it's the last on the item of the menu, and just after he can spam the A button to get the bicycle. That's why. Every time you use an item and this item doesn't exist anymore, the cursor, the link's gonna go all above. And most of the time, the bicycle is the first. For the super repeal, it depends. It depends also on which part of the game you are. But actually, the bicycle is very important in this game, and most of the time you will see the bicycle on the first place on the inventory. Now, nothing very specific here, just to know the path, to count, to bank if necessary, going for the Gold Teeth, going for the HM Strength, and that's all. If you get a hint about my favorite Pokemon, I think this emote will be enough. it's interesting. It's a gold teeth. It's not only one tooth. It's several teeth.
It's
Okay.
literally dentures made of gold.
Okay. That makes sense. That's very interesting. We don't go for the same. We don't go for the same strategy, because as far as I'm concerned, to be completely sure my repeal is completely out. I have decided to for this part. I have decided to use my super repeals just some squares before. And then my super repeal just ends quite a few steps, or just when I'm talking to the guy for the on his secret house, and then I don't have to be afraid my super repeal stops between the moment between the Pokemon Center and the gym of Skogas gym.
That makes sense.
Indeed, little details. And regarding this gym, my friends, what about my notes? I need some clarifications about Koga's gym. Normally, for the visual runs, the juggler, Shifty is gonna fight in a couple of minutes, is a run killer, because in visual runs, you face the Hypnomad. Hypnomad is second Pokemon. In a red bar situation, and you get a 50 chance of dying because Hypno just can defeat you on one turn. If he doesn't go for Poison Gaze, or I don't remember which is the other inoffensive attack, but here that's not the case, because we are not on the situation of red bar, because we haven't set up anything on Saffron City against the garages of the rival. We're not on this situation, which means we can play more safely. We easily can take one psychic attack or headbutt. That's completely fine, that's completely okay. You also can pray to get a crit on Earthquake, it's also doable. But in this situation, this Pokemon, this battle is less scary than in for the visual runs. Let's go. This was the first clarification, and the other clarification concerns Kogas himself, the gym leader. Actually, there's one particularity, because Shifty gonna die. He gonna die. He will deliberately tank with his explosion attacks, that it says as Pokemon, and the goal is very simple, because he's gonna revive his Pokemon afterward using some rare candies to put it back in a red bar situation, or to get it on a red bar situation. And the situation is impossible to get if you just decide to go for Earthquake and to kill the Weezing, or if you decide to heal to the Pokemon Center just after. Even if you use a potion, you're not on the red bar, and therefore it's entirely calculated, and it's designed to save time. It's very, very clever. Now, Shifty just gonna use the elixir for after. He hopes for the explosion. It's not the case. What he's gonna do now, he just maybe gonna try one attack. Now he used another X attack, which is very, very unfortunate. And unfortunately, unfortunately for us, Shifty doesn't get the red bar. Did you remember you were able to use a Poké Flute on this kind of situation?
Yeah, this sucks so bad, bro. It's fine though, it's fine. We're gonna lose like 4 or 5 minutes. Maybe more. I don't know what the time loss is on it, but I don't want to go too fast, but I'm gonna go fast anyway.
if things happen correctly, Shifty should have taken the explosion and dying on the same time with the whizzing. And using his free candies at this moment to get just a few HPs to get the red bar. But indeed, if the whizzing decide to go for the not to go for the explosion, you have to spam the pocket float, or at least taking a useless item on your inventory. And now Squirtle's gonna learn strength to move some boulders and to surf, just like this.
Yeah, a turtle is gonna learn how to surf, even though, you know, it should already know how to. Have you ever seen that meme where it shows a bunch of Pokemon and it shows them where they're supposed to be able to do stuff but they can't? Oh my god, I did that wrong. Hang on.
In this, it's something. The last item was on the last. The cursor was on the last item. That is to say, completely down on the bottom. I like this song.
There's
now,
one note. There's
Shifty.
one note I'm listening for. I'll let you guys know when I do it.
Now Shifty gonna head to Cinnabor's mansion or Cinnabor's laboratory. Into French we call it Cramoisil, if you want to know. There's nothing particular noteworthy there, except there's always a risk to encounter a wild Retiquette, because it exists a Retiquette which gets one level higher than your Nidoking. And at this moment, even if you use a repeal, you're gonna face this Retiquette, but you really need to be unlucky. And also you have to know something that can be very annoying in this situation. It's not only the time losing because this encounter, it's also you have to remember the menu. It will be on the top on when you press start, and not where you leave this menu, and it can be very annoying when it happens. And trust me, it happens to me. You get a Retiquette, you open your menu, you think you are on the item because it's where you were before, but no, every time you change between the battle fight and the overworld, the cursor will always be on the top. It's not always the case for every Pokemon game, but that's the case for the first generation of Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 11, 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
And the other rock candy, nice. And the secret key, here we go, it's very perfect. Dig, and also you have to know, because Squirtle has learned now some new techniques, which means you also need to remember where is Dig, because it's not the same place as before. But Shifty knows it. Now, about Erika's gym. It will be a veritable bloodbath, my friends. And actually, you have to face Erika earlier in the game, which means you are very powerful, very over level. Actually, it's really simple. Erika just can't do anything against you. It's a veritable bloodbath. I think I just let you judge for yourselves. And even if you're on a red bar situation, nothing can happen. Nothing. I think Tangela can just use an attack that just can, if I remember correctly, can lose maybe 2 or 3 HPs on worst scenario, that's all. And on the same time, Shifty doesn't get the red bar, which means it's really okay. Except maybe
Bro,
on
what?
this little situation.
How many blizzards am I missing? Oh my god, bro.
If you get hypnotized,
Oh
it's difficult.
my god.
And then that's very unfortunate.
Thank you, Libby. Oh my god.
Nothing. It looks nothing, but you get 1 Blizzard HP less. But it's very raw. Yes, Blizzard is 85 or 90%.
90%.
90%, indeed.
In Gen 1, it's 90%. That's why I always use Blizzard in every run that I have. So that I stream. Alright.
The famous Tangela. And that's it. Just Earthquake, and that's okay. I just need to say something to answer a very important question.
Yeah, this is probably one of my least favorite things is like late game, like doing stuff like this. This just gets annoying sometimes, but I mean, it's part of the game, but it's fine.
It's okay, my friend. I was answering an important question to the moderation. That's okay. And
you're
now
good.
for the yes. Now about into French it's August. Into English it's Blaine. Just a little quiz. Questions and answer are always the same. Shifty just has to memorize them to reach Blaine. And if he gives a wrong answer, he will have to face an additional trainer, but not any problem. I think it's right, wrong, right, something like this. I didn't remember, but it's not a big deal. And now he's gonna face the famous fire gym leader Blaine. And there's something that I can tell you now about the difference between a good and a bad trainer, because gym leaders, in comparison with the other trainers, will always prioritize attack that are super effective against your Pokemon, and in this case, agility, being a psychic type move, is super effective against poison type Pokemon as Nidoking, but however, it doesn't affect Nidoking at all, because it doesn't make any damages, and this allows the Shifty to set up on the Growlite without fear of dying. That's all. Even if it's not on it doesn't get the red bar. That's very interesting, because the other trainers, it's completely random. But because these trainers are supposed to be clever, actually, it's not very the most clever thing, the most clever choice.
Wait, what am I doing? Alright. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Going down.
Here we go.
Who's better than me? No, I'm
Now,
kidding.
for Sabrina's gym, my friends, it's very easy. Shifty is just gonna spam Earthquake, and that's all. It's worth nothing that facing Sabrina at this point isn't a coincidence, as Nidoking needed to reach that level to outspeed the Alakazam in this scenario. Because you need to be faster than Alakazam, and that's the reason why you have to face
Blaine.
how it's named Sabrina, yes, at this time. Yes. It depends on the route. That's why I was a bit confused. Into French it's not Sabrina. Into French, for people who won't know, she called Morgane. Yes.
Oh wow. But yeah, what I was saying earlier when you guys heard the 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3 going down, who's better than me? That's a cute little way to remember how to get a Sabrina.
And here we go, my friends. Still one badge to get, one gym leader to face. The famous one, Giovanni. And for the Viridian gym, into French we say Jadil gym, Giovanni is not an issue. But the most problem is karateka. Because we get the same problem for visual runners and for blindfolded runners. When you get the red bar, you get 50-50 chance of dying against the karateka, which is the reason why we save before most of the time. Personally, I save even on what we call pace. Visual runners don't do hits; they have to go for it. But in any rate, because Shifty doesn't get the red bar, I think he's not gonna save,
nope.
Which means it's completely free. And regarding Giovanni himself, the fight is completely free. In the yellow version, it's not the same case because his Duck Trio is really much more terrifying. But fortunately, we're not playing the yellow version, and you don't have to worry about the Rhydon of Giovanni, either because it will spam Fisher, or the same reason I mentioned for Blaine. The computer considers that Fisher is super effective against Nidoking. But the main problem is because you're faster than Rhydon, just Fisher doesn't affect you, and for this reason, you have absolutely nothing to worry about for against Giovanni. Even you get the red bar. But the karateka Shifty is now facing, it's really the biggest problem in this gym, but not in this case. The main problem actually is more what to do just after. Do you have to use this item? Do you have to put a candy? How many candies? Do you have to use a super wrapper? It's more this kind of questions, but Giovanni himself, he won't be an issue.
I forgot if it was 5 or 6, so I bumped the wall. Because I was like, I didn't know if it was 5 to Giovanni or 6, but I think it was 5. I remembered every single step. I remembered every one of them, and then I forgot about it. I swear my memory is good.
That's okay. You know that most of people that are watching you wouldn't be able to do only 10% what you're doing. You can be proud.
Appreciate it. When I get back, so next weekend, I'm going to be in New Orleans for a Pokemon International Championship. When I get back, it's going to be as much Pokemon Red as I can possibly fit in. And we're not going to just... And what I'm going to do is, instead of doing, like, all, like, world record runs, I'm going to put in a bunch of these where I'm... Oh, no. Oh, my God, I accidentally...
I'm sure it's
okay,
doable
it's fine,
to get
it's fine.
2 hours, 10 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm good. But, yeah, oh, I should be fine getting under sub 240. But anyway, but when I get back, I'm going to try to do more, like, runs, like, complete runs, or stuff like this.
Here we go, my friends. Shifty has the 8 badges. It can head to Victory Road. Regarding the next battle fight against the rival, Shifty can set up itself on Pidgeot. Pidgeot will spam agility for the reasons I mentioned for Blaine and for Giovanni. It will spam agility repeatedly, then you can set up against Pidgeot. But as he will be faster than you, he will be unaffected by Ondrill, and that's why you're going to... Shifty's gonna prioritize Blizzard instead. But yes, this is absolutely completely free. Actually, as Shifty said before, the early game of this game, Blindfolded or even visual, it's quite very difficult, a lot of RNG. You have to deal with a lot of things. You have to pray against the stormy. You have to pray not to get in confusion. You have to pray not getting a lot of encounters on the cavern. You have to pray for a lot of things I mean the first the first quarters, maybe the first 40% of the run. You have to pray for a lot of things. But after, for the red version of Pokemon, it's just going forward, going straight, and that's okay.
Alright, now we use our second special, because that right there gets rid of the badge boost. Meaning I have to reset the badge boost so I can outspeed Alakazam. That badge boost does matter. Trust me, guys. Trust me, it matters. No! God.
Did you know how many HP you got now, Shifty?
Please don't tell me I was at 1 HP. Or 2 or 3.
You were 1 HP of dying.
The only reason you would say it if I was at 1 or 2 HP. That's the only reason.
You know what does that mean?
What's that?
That means you get the red bar. Yay. It was calculated.
Oh my God, you're right. I get red bar. Oh, I can't hold it though, because Onyx could kill me.
Now my friend is going forward. the guardians, you show the badges, you're going forward, you're gonna use as the HM strength to Squirtle
What am
to
I
use
doing?
the borders.
What am I
Interesting.
doing?
You
I'm
weren't on your bike, but
I'm-
yes, now it's completely going forward. Nothing special to add, except maybe are you going to get the encounter just right now? Most of the time you don't get it. Just pray not to get this encounter. But yes, now it's just going forward. It's just going forward. It's just to know the path, and that's okay. Don't hesitate if you get some questions, my friends, about the run or whatever. We will try to answer you. And no encounters, GG. And of course, Shifty also gonna use some repels to avoid random encounters. If I remember correctly, there's an Onyx that can still appear. It's very low probabilities. I don't remember. For the Reticate I know, but I hesitate between the red and the yellow version for potential wild Onyx encounter with one level more of you. I don't remember. But that's not gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Maybe you have heard about the information, but the famous legendary bird Moltres is inside this cavern. But according to what I have read, it looks like he should have get a specific place as the other ones, Articunos and Zapdos. It should have been a sort of volcano place or whatever, but I think they didn't get the time for that, and developers say, oh, we don't get any time, what about Moltres? Oh, you're going to place, yes, we can see Moltres just above him. Just got put Moltres at this place, and here we go. That's funny fact about the game.
Okay. Ow! Ow! Oh!
That's very interesting, my friend. I don't know if it was really necessary to get so many distance for this boulder, honestly.
4, 3, 1.
Remember, my friends, just remember that Shifty is completely blindfolded. That's impressive. Just going one little mistake with the boulder, you can be completely stuck. And this already happened to me one time.
2, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, thank God I didn't run into her. Item.
I don't know what time it is for you, my friends, but still five more fights, and I will be allowed going to sleep. It's close of 4 AM at my home, but fortunately I don't work tomorrow.
What am I doing? I'm so bad at this. last one.
Here we go, my friends. Now it's Elite Four moment everyone was looking for. Yay! I'm joking. What about to say? There are different possibilities. I talked about that with Shifty just before. There are different possibilities against the first fight against Lorelei. You can just decide to heal the Pokemon and to go for the normal strat, or you can decide something different. But first you have to deposit your Pokemon on the computer because the Pokemons you get will be a registration. We get a registration on the Hall of Frame, and at this moment it will take some time. Then you can decide. You can just keep Nidoking, and you're going to face Lorelei normally. That is to say, X accuracy on drill. But there's also another possibility, because it has been proved that Dugong, the first Pokemon, still gonna go for rest for the second turn. And what visual runners do, they switch to PG. They tank the Aurora Beam, and after the second turn, they come back to Nidoking and they set up against Dugong, who's gonna do the rest. And indeed, my friends, here we go. Aurora Beam against the Farfetch, because we don't get the PG but the Farfetch. That's why he kept the Farfetch in his team. He's gonna go for the accuracy. Dugong gonna for the rest on the second turn, because that's how this computers works. And now he's set up. He can keep the red bar and he can just spam the on drill. That's interesting because we talked about this just before the run, and Shifty told me he wanted to keep not Farfetch but Squirtle. But if he goes for Squirtle and not for Farfetch, the strategy won't have worked. Because you need a Pokemon with an attack who is super effective against you. That is to say, a flying type, for instance. And here we go, Lorelei, nice. 4 more trainers. The elixir to restore the PP, and indeed the save, because it's still doable to be, it's war, but I don't remember about the range of the tackle, but it's still possible being defeated by Bruno. We appreciate you, Livy. That's our boost credit. Oh, thank you. I try to do my best.
We love Livy! Yay, Livy!
Thank you. Stay focused. Accuracy. Oh no, slam! And here we go.
Okay.
Oh, that was slam. It's not tackle. Sometimes I'm confused.
Well, it does a very low. It's a 70% chance to hit that. It doesn't usually use that though.
It can use the X defend. It can.
We'll do this anyway. We'll do it anyway. I wanted to at least go for it.
He decided to go for the full rest. Obviously now Onyx gonna go for another move. As we are blindfolded, sometimes I don't remember the list of all the moves, honestly. Sometimes it's really similar, if it's tackle, if it's slam, if it's body slam.
Well, when you said slam, I was like, yep, 70% hit, but let's see.
Of course, my friends. Of course, he was going for Arden when you're not on the red board.
Wah, 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 wah.
But it was sure. it was sure you're gonna get the great RNG when you don't need it. It was sure. It was sure.
Yeah.
The game has a brain.
The game has a brain, yeah. The game has a brain, and it's literally half the size of a grain of rice. This game is... Someone said this game is held together by duct tape. This game is held together by literal prayer.
3 more fights, my friend. The fight against Agatha is, I think, without any doubt, the most unpredictable fight of the game. For several reasons, I'm going to resume. Her Gengars can hypnotize, can get the confusion, and for the Golbot, get a specific attack called Ace, and Ace can remove status modifications, which mean we prefer to set up against the first Gengar and hope that Golbot won't go for Ace, or we pray to get... Yes?
So I do it differently. I actually KO the Gengar, so it can't set up on me.
It depends, but there's nothing 100% sure. But I don't set up against Crobot because of Ace. I'm afraid of Ace because of the statue modifications. I prefer to set up on the first Gengar and to pray not getting Ace, or maybe to get the crit on Blizzard. But it depends. But there's absolutely nothing 100% sure against this fight, because the confusion, because the hypnotize, because a lot of things. I also notice. Is it normal if you haven't used? I don't remember if you have used the rare candies. I remember.
I used two.
Oh, that's.
The reason why is because I outspeed the first Gengar, and that's why I do it. So I outspeed it. I can Earthquake KO it, and then set up on the gold pack, because the chance of me getting played is less. It's slower,
Indeed.
but.
Indeed, but you have well used the 2 candies. That's right.
Yep.
All right. So, yes, I wasn't attentive, but
no, you're
indeed,
good.
that's the reason why. That's the reason why you keep 2 rare candies at this moment, because you want to outspeed the Gengar. And now, my friends, Lance. Lance into French is Peter. Is a master on the dragon type Pokemon, but don't be afraid, is less scary than it looks like. The biggest issue will be is Gyarados, and because Gyarados gonna start with Hydro Pump, it's scripted, and if it crits, it's bye bye. And if it doesn't crit, it's GG, because the dragons of Lance just can't do anything. They just are going to spam super effective moves, super effective attacks, but they won't directly hit Nidoking, because how the intelligence of the computers of the gym trainers is working is different.
And he missed.
And he missed the Hydro Pump. It's GG. Completely GG. There is nothing Lance can do. Shifty just gonna some setups the single Dragonair. This one will use agility, because he thinks that it's a psychic move, which is super effective against poison type Pokemon, but in this case it increases his speed, but it doesn't affect anything Nidoking. Just he doesn't care about this attack. And let's go. It's the same for Dragonite. He gets Barrier, I think, as attack, and another one which are completely useless attacks. It's completely different on the yellow version, but it's GG. And you crit.
Let's go.
Yay!
I don't know how close I am to 230, but hopefully I Because I said 2:30, but I might have gone a little bit over.
Oh, I don't know. You're 4 hours, 25 minutes. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Huh.
I know you know I was joking.
Yeah.
And for the final fight, my friends, the
I didn't-
battle button against the rival, yes.
I didn't take any damage.
So hard. So hard. So
I
hard,
love
so
this.
difficult. Oh,
I love this music.
I know.
I'll dance.
I know you love it.
I'll dance for everybody.
Funny. Thank you, appreciate. And for to be more serious, the only way Shifty can lose this battle if the Pidgeot decide to go for Sky Attack and the Sky Attack has to crit, and on the same time as a Pidgeot, as to be the Pidgeot, not Pidgeot, but I'm not sure, honestly I don't know even if Nidoking is can be hit when he's full health. I don't remember honestly, but the scenario, the situation to get hit by a crit of Sky Attack is very low. You just have to set up against Pidgeot, and now it's GG. You're just going to spam Ordrill, or also Blizzard because you don't have enough PP, and that's fine. That's fine. You get the X accuracy, Ordrill. That's okay. There is nothing way to lose. It's GG, my friends.
I feel so mad at myself too, bro. I could have done so much better. And I had to go fast. I thought I had to go fast to do something, and then I might have rushed it a little bit.
The game. That's also the reason why we, for the estimate, we still above. We take in consideration this kind of situations. That's okay, but you will see for the time. Yeah, my friend, it's okay. It was difficult for ShiftysClub, but he did it. He has finished a full glitchless Pokemon Red Blindfolded, and you can say GG to the fight.
Say GG. The time hasn't stopped yet. Give me a second. I'll let you know when time stops, or if you can. But I usually do it based on I'll be like, and you know.
I'm gonna tell you when it's over. It's when when the fade out after the fade out.
But you moderators, you're more than welcome to come in because it's just spamming A and B from this point on. It's like a minute left, not even a minute.
Don't hesitate, my friends. We get a Blindfolded Discord if you're interested about speedrunning Pokemon Blindfolded. Trust me, maybe you can find a new patient. I don't know, but you know that we are a nice community. We are nice people, and we will be very great to share our patient with you. I save you for the time, for what I'm seeing on my screen, and
time.
Hi, my friends, you can time. GG everyone, and now Shitty can see the final time if it's about 2:40.
2:25:40. There is no way I did 2:20. Imagine if I hadn't had a reset and everything, I could have actually gotten sub 2:20.
Yeah, we are on good time. You're on good time. GG everyone. Thank you everyone.
GG. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah.